Hello, and welcome to the Black Blockchain Summit here in Washington, D.C. I want to take this time to just welcome you to the conference, and thank you so much for the support that you have offered just by showing up here and coming and attend and speak also at the conference. I've got one or two questions for you that I just love to ask you those questions. One of them is why? Why did you come for the conference? What really triggered you to come all the way from Nairobi to come and attend this conference in Washington, D.C.? And then also, I would love to know what you think of this conference, the Black Blockchain Summit. What do you think of it? And how can a project like yours, the ones that you are doing, tap into the vision of what the Black Blockchain Conference is about?
Wow, thanks for having me. So, the first question was why did I come all the way to DC for the Black Blockchain Summit? And the simple answer is I took it upon myself, and my team has taken that responsibility upon themselves to show Africa that it's possible to do amazing stuff, right? That it's possible to participate when and where the world is participating with these new technologies, so that Africa is not left behind, right? And I came to the Black Blockchain Summit because I believe Africa is not just the people who live in the continent of Africa, but Africa is anyone who believes that Africa can be great, that Africa has the potential to do amazing stuff, and those type of people can exist anywhere in the world. They can be of any race, they can be of any age, gender. It doesn't really matter. The only prerequisite is that you believe that Africa can be great and you believe in the potential that it has. Then if you do that, then I think we can connect and we can resonate in a huge way. And I think the people here at the Black Blockchain Summit resonate with that in a big way, and they feel that really passionately, that Africa can indeed become great. And back to what I was saying, Africa is not the continent or the people living on the continent. Africa is anyone who believes that the people there and the people anywhere who connect with Africa can be great and can do amazing stuff. That's why I came. Yeah. The second question was how I think some of the work we're doing at EOS Nairobi and the general EOS can tap into the vision of the Black Blockchain Summit. I think with some heavy bias on the work that we do at EOS, EOS is a protocol that was built to build other blockchains. And a lot of talk has been going on among Africans and people in the Black community about having a protocol that they can call their own. And EOS in its ethos is amazing because it stands for nonviolent governance, and it's a governed blockchain, which means there's always someone you can talk to in case something goes wrong. There's always a system that manages how events and activities take place in the whole ecosystem and the whole network. EOS in itself supports what we call decentralized autonomous communities, DACs, which is a topic and subject and concept that we are deeply researching and deeply trying to figure out and to understand, because we believe that these DACs can actually end up being the liberators for our people. Back to what I was saying, Africa is anyone who believes that that Africa itself can be great, right? So if you can have all these people congregated on one network, people who believe that Africa can indeed be great, and have that as a decentralized autonomous community, which means you can live anywhere, but then you participate in that network together with the people who believe the same thing that you believe. I think that's where EOS would provide a lot of value. But that's my perspective. I think that other people would have probably larger ideas or better ideas. I do not take it to be a monopoly of ideas. Yeah. So there's definitely amazing stuff we can get from people if they are educated on what EOS can do. The education that I got on EOS has brought me to this point of believing that DACs can be an amazing liberator, an amazing place where opportunities can be found for very many people around the world, regardless of borders. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think in the next summit, the next Black Blockchain Summit, you're going to teach us a little bit more about DAX, and hopefully the DAX will help us, do a lot of liberation and a lot of empowerment. Thank you very much for your time, sir.